You look at that fool. Hello. Yeah. Welcome to another video. This will be my fourth video. There are three others, obviously, as this is my fourth one. This world was basically going to be started off as a survival world, and I'll show you what I mean when I say it was going to be started off survival. But yeah, I decided to try and build one of these adventure maps slash PvP maps, and well, this is what I've got so far. So let's go check it out. Whoop. Here we go. Well, this is what I mean when I say it was going to be started off as a survival world. As you can see, I've built up my farm. Lots of farmy gadgets in here. Got my nether portal. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to build a adventure world around it. So yeah, I'll show you some of the contraptions in here, redstone contraptions. This is my wheat. What you do is you plant your wheat on here. You've probably seen this technique slash style of a wheat harvester. What you do is you plant it all. Once it's fully grown, you hit the switch, and the water washes it down, and then it all gathers down there. And while that's doing that, you can, go elsewhere, collect some other stuff, and then come back, and all your wheat and seeds will be down here. So there's that. As you can see, the water stops. There's that. This is my chicken coop. Die! Get back in there, you cheeky son of a... No. Anyway, that's the chicken coop. I like chickens. Chickens are good. This will be the mushroom farm. I don't know, in one of the recent updates, they seem to have stopped random growing mushrooms. When you place mushrooms, they spread out naturally. This is what this was. They naturally spread out by themselves if you put them in a dark place. And for harvesting them, I've built in a light system. Don't know if you can see this, but if I do hit that, boom, lights up the entire place. Even this patch down the middle lights up just a little bit, just enough to stop it being so dark. So there's that. That's my favourite effect. It goes done. Well, there's that. There's the mushroom. If I go up, I can show you, the viewers, what else I can do with a bit of redstone. This is the sugarcane harvester. Instead of walking through it and doing it by hand like that, you can just press the button. Pistons come out. Push it down. All you got to do is walk along. Then sorted. And that's 2 floors of that. Another floor up there. This is the melon farm. Instead of picking it all by hand, bada bing bada boom, instant melons. And the pumpkin farm does exactly the same. So yeah, that's that. Whoa, that grew quick. That's that. Okay, now to the bit what you actually came to see. The adventure part. That is going to be all flattened. That farm area is going to be all flattened and have like a giant pyramid built there, kind of Aztec style pyramid. But yeah, here we go. Alright, so basically I based it on a lost city kind of look. Looks like the jungle's all overgrown and claiming it back. You can pretty much get to every building in several ways. So if you were to do a PvP like a free-for-all, have a spawn point in each corner, you can pretty much, no one can really camp. Because I hate campers, so I made it so you can't camp. So even if someone was hiding in this corner of the building here, you can get in using these trees here. Whoa, not that bit there, but you can climb along all the trees, run along them all, get onto the rooftops. So especially if you like to, use your arrows. If you like to shoot people with arrows from far away, you don't want them to know where you are, you can climb up in the trees. It's got a couple of hidden rooms where there will be hidden items in. So if I go back to here, for example, down here, underneath this balcony, ta-da! Hidden room. So there's that. So there's plenty of, if I give you an aerial view of it, once that farm's destroyed, and that area there in the middle, where that flat bit of ground is filled up with city, you can imagine this is going to be quite a large patch for a 360 edition. got a pyramid which is going to have an assault course challenge thing inside it. It's got some diamond armor and stuff hidden in the top of the pyramid. Still got to figure out what part or what building I'm going to put the entrance in, because one of these buildings is going to have the entrance, and you're going to have to make your way through the assault course or the parkour course, free running course, whatever you want to call it, and get into the pyramid to get the items. Now we've got a couple of towers dotted around the place for, you know, long range sniping, if you want to call it that, sniping, and going all these. You can even get to these towers by going across the trees again. If we go over this way, here's the pyramid again. Quite a bit of water built into it. Lots of trees, lots of ivy, just to give it that kind of jungle overgrown look. I mean, even the floor has got patches missing where the grass is starting to break through. Trees are coming through the actual path. Just to give it that overgrown, forgotten, abandoned, disused. Well, you get the idea. Give it that look. Plenty of space to run around in if you're doing a small game of PvP. You can get into all the towers, even to the upstairs of the towers. Walk around on the outside edges. This gold trim around the outside basically marks the barriers of the map. You know, you're not allowed out. You know, like in Call of Duty, you have areas that are blocked off. You can't actually walk through the outside of the map. That's what them gold blocks represent. Even more Lost City here. So yeah, there's that. Can you imagine what it looks like? The giant pyramid in the middle. The city spreads out a bit bigger. Right. All this area is going to be like the higher class area. So it's bigger houses, bigger gardens. So yeah, there's that. There's the adventure part of the map. Let's show you the stuff, because there will be, if I remember, stuff at the end of the title to this video. So it's going to be like Lost City and stuff. Mushroom house ideas. Now, giant mushrooms, I haven't seen a lot of people use them for anything at all. So I thought I'd show you what could be done. And if there are videos out there, then my bad. So as you can see, these are the giant brown mushrooms. Basically, just let it grow up, knock out the stalk, put a wall around it, got yourself a small makeshift house there. Same here. This is basically what I call my Smurf town. It's full of Smurfs. So lots of mushroom houses. This is a little design for a little town square kind of thing. There's that. We have another one here. Where's the entrance? Basically, same idea. Two giant mushrooms next to each other. The red. Oh no, three giant mushrooms. Red. Oh, well, there you go. Red mushrooms are good for building mushroom towers, like this one. Like that. Oh great, I can't get out now. There we go. You can even combine the two, red mushroom and brown mushroom. As you can see here, brown mushroom there. Red mushroom there. Come up through the red one. Whoop. So it's good if you need to make if you're making a new world and you're on survival and you spawn on a mushroom biome. It's pretty handy for making a quick makeshift shelter. All you need is some wood, and that's about it really, because you always find giant mushrooms on mushroom biomes. So yeah, there's that. I might do a video where I'll show you how to basically get one of these, depending on if you get the idea or not. You know, if you need help figuring it out, then I'll do that. But yeah, so that's that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for my other videos. There are other ones on here, so please feel free to go watch them. And yeah, subscribe, blah 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 blah. If you like it, like, blah blah blah. And yeah, thank you for watching.